What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with the 11th volume of the CTC Lightning Round, where every Friday we take a look at 8 new products in grocery stores near you. This week we've got mystery flavored Oreos, extra creamy Hershey bar.
Weird.
I know. What does that even mean? I don't know. Birthday cake cupcakes from Hostess. These are incredible. Franz Vampire O's blood raspberry filled powdered donuts. Love that. I know. Hershey's milk chocolate and Whoppers candy bar. Kinder Bueno, which is, I've never done that. I don't know what that is. Unicorn Hostess cupcakes and triple chocolate Hostess brownies. So anyway, guys, we're going to turn off the camera. Ryan and I are going to try all 8 of these products, and when we come back, we're going to be ranking these from worst to first in a capsule countdown for taste, and giving all 8 of these new products a gimmick grade so you can know exactly what we think about how interesting all these new concepts are. So anyway, guys, give us a few minutes, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and coming in at 8th place on today's capsule countdown, unfortunately, even though we love our unicorns, is the Hostess Unicorn Cupcakes. Now, these are $2.50 at Walmart, and they are exactly the same cupcakes as the mermaid cupcakes that we've already reviewed. But after we had so many products at once, I'm actually going to give this one a little bit lower of a taste grade. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I think we gave the mermaid cupcakes a 5 out of 10 because I do like the crunchy sugar on top. It's like a birthday cake flavor, so they call it frosted yellow cake with creamy filling. It is a great package. I mean, you can't argue with anything unicorn oriented, but that's a pretty high effort unicorn package. So I'm gonna give the taste a 4 out of 10 and at 8th place on today's capsule countdown. But I'm gonna give the gimmick a 7 out of 10 because I think it's a really nice package and definitely one that I'm glad to add to my ever-growing unicorn collection. And, you know, so you can get them at Walmart, $2.50. Really, you know, not a bad price, but probably not something that you're going to be wanting to eat an entire box of. All right, that leads us to 7th place. Now, this one really kind of breaks my heart because I love, love, love the gimmick. It is the Franz Vampire O's raspberry-filled powdered donut. So you get like the kind of like blood vampire thing, you know, because it's like a filled donut. The weird thing is, you know, it's a filled like jelly donut, but it has a hole, you know? You don't really expect that. But here's what the packaging looks like. Great designed package. I mean, just look at that. Just has that vintage Halloween feel. Just feels very authentic to the season, you know? Like, it's tough to find very authentic feeling gimmicks anymore. And I know we said we were done covering Halloween products, but I went on a little bit of a road trip. I found these at a holiday market and $3.99 there, so a bit steep, but definitely worth it from a gimmick perspective. I was flirting with the idea of giving a 10 out of 10 gimmick grade, but I think I'm gonna go 9 out of 10. I think I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 because it is, at the end of the day, is a powdered donut with raspberry in it. But I like that the raspberry represents blood. You know, it's like vampire-style donut eating. But I got to give it 7th place on today's capsule countdown for taste. And really, man, definitely a very lackluster donut. I thought Franz made, like, pretty good stuff, but this donut is not one of them.
Their sour cream donut is so good.
Is it really? So Ryan recommends the sour cream donut, so get that instead if you're looking for something tasty. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 10 in 7th place on today's capsule countdown. And that leads us to number 6, and it is another Hostess cupcake. This one is the birthday cake variety. Now, they came out with birthday cake oriented cupcakes before, and Ryan and I filmed a review for them, and I messed up the mics, and it never got released. So they ended up putting them in a different package now about 8 or 9 months later. And so I just decided to buy them again because, you know, I need them all. I need every Hostess box that ever comes out, basically. $2.50 at Walmart for the 8-pack here. Now these are also yellow cake flavored inside, so it's exactly the same as the unicorn cupcake from the bottom down, or excuse me, underneath the frosting down. But the top frosting is more of like a vanilla frosting with the some jimmies on it, some sprinkles. So I thought that was better, definitely better. I like the sprinkles. It's more festive. Yeah. Tastes a little bit better. Texture's a little bit better. I'm gonna give these a 5 out of 10. I think it's a comfortable point up from the unicorn cupcakes, but definitely would be a fatiguing thing to eat many of in a row. All right, so we've got number 5 here, and that's gonna do it for Hostess. It's the triple chocolate brownies. Once again, $2.50 at Walmart. They call it triple chocolate because it's got a layer of chocolate on top. Sounds an awful lot like a Little Debbie brownie, huh? You got the brownie inside, and then you've got little chocolate chips inside the brownie itself, adding some texture. And most importantly, we got this little gal right here, and they're doing a contest right now to name Hostess's newest mascot. So it sounds like this is a flavor that's going to be sticking around. So basically, you submit your name at nameourhostessbrownie.com, and I don't know, it doesn't even say. Just says give us your best name, and you might make it into the history books. I don't even think they're giving anybody any money, which I do kind of like about it. But, in terms of the brownie themselves, Ryan, you made the best point possible. It just makes you desperately want a Little Debbie brownie, which are so much better in every way, shape, every way, shape, and form. It just, kind of like when they made the Totally Nutty, it was good, but it made you want the nutty bars, and now these are good. But they make you want the Little Debbie brownies. I'm still gonna give them a 6 out of 10 because they're solid. But yeah,
Little Deb. That's gonna be her name.
Deb. That's a great name. All right, so we've passed the halfway mark and coming in at 4th on today's Capsule Countdown. It may look like a regular Hershey bar, but it is extra creamy. These are our Walmart exclusive right now, just 88 cents at Walmart checkouts. Really, the gimmick here is it's just a creamier version of Hershey's. It's like less airy and smoother, and it gives you a little bit less of the throat burniness that both Ryan and I both really kind of hate Hershey bars in general. But this is better than a normal Hershey bar. I feel like if you can make it extra creamy, why not just always make it extra creamy? I guess it's too late to change the Hershey bar. We don't want a Butterfinger situation on our hands. But it's solid. It's a good, solid candy bar. If you like Hershey bar, I really do think that you're gonna like this even more than we did. But I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 in 4th place on today's Capsule Countdown. What do you think about that, Ryan?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, and with the bronze medal today, we've got some foreign flavor here. It's Kinder Bueno. Now, these bars are actually available in the States now. So I've seen them at Walmart and at H-E-B. I think it was $1 at the H-E-B checkouts. It's a crispy wafer with creamy nut filling and milk chocolate. So like a hazelnut filling, kind of sort of like a Ferrero Rocher, but not nearly as good. But still pretty good, just not as good as a Rocher. Yeah. The outside is super light, airy, crispy. The inside filled with plenty of that, as they call it, nut filling. And, it's pretty good bar.
Let's steal one of those.
Go ahead and steal a little pocket of that. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 3rd place on today's Capsule Countdown. Pretty solid. It's really the outside texture mixing with the inside texture that really makes it something different and special. And I think that you guys will definitely like it if you give it a shot. 2nd place on today's Capsule Countdown. I'm very excited about this one. It's the mystery Oreos, and I'm telling you, Ryan and I have been trying to solve food mysteries since pretty much day 1 of the CTC review, and our track record, while we get about 50% of all of them right, we get 100% of 0 of them right. I don't think we've ever appropriately cracked a food mystery all the way, but I think this is the one. These are freaking delicious in the flavor inside.
Churro!
Churro! I'm telling you, we've read the clues, we've tasted it, and it is a very, very, very strong cinnamon flavor. And I think we've got this one. I hope that if you guys try it, you can lend us some of your perspective as well. But I really think, I'm going to stake my reputation on this one. I really think it's going to be churro as the mystery flavor, and I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Second place on today's Capsule Countdown. An absolutely delicious and an even better in milk Oreo cookie. You know, usually we like our Oreos dry, but I think this one's better in milk, for sure.
Milker.
Well, you're a milker.
Throw me one of those.
Here, take the whole damn thing. And that leads us to first place, and before we even started filming, Ryan and I pretty much already knew what was coming, because this sounds delicious. It's Hershey milk chocolate and Whoppers. Now, you guys may remember these from the early 2000s in the Hershey Twosomes line that also included the Reese's Pieces and Hershey bar that they've also re-released, that we've also reviewed. But this is much better than the one with the Reese's Pieces, right, Ryan? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's so, so good. The Whopper pieces inside are really, really fine. Really small pieces. It's not like big pieces of Whopper, like if you were to eat the candy itself. And I think it was even better. I think that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts in this case. Yeah. It reminds me of those robin's egg, Easter candies. And I mean that in the most complimentary way possible. I think it's even better than Whoppers and definitely better than a Hershey bar. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 in first place on today's Capsule Countdown. As far as the gimmick, I didn't give the Mystery Oreos a gimmick grade, did I? Man, I didn't. I don't think I did. So I didn't give actually the last 3. I didn't give the Bueno a gimmick grade. Man, things are all falling apart. I'm trying to move too quick. So the Bueno, I'm going to give the gimmick a 4 out of 10. Pretty basic, right? Maybe even a 3. Give it a 3 out of 10. Mystery Oreos, they've done it a year before, 2 years before, I guess. I'm going to give it a, I don't know, what do you think, Ryan? Like a 7 out of 10? Good packaging. So
beautiful packaging.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
The gimmick of the Hershey and Whoppers, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a very innovative combination of products, elevated both brands, good looking label, and a 9 out of 10 for taste, first place on today's Capsule Countdown. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the review. And did I leave out any other gimmick grades here?
I don't think so.
Did I leave out a triple chocolate brownie gimmick grade?
Give it no one.
I'll give her a 5 out of 10. I like the new logo girl.
Naming her is gonna be fun.
I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, so as is tradition here every Friday on the CTC Lightning Round, I'm going to show you a classic product from the CTC archives, and this is one of the most requested ones. It's Butterfinger BBS. That's right, before Ferrero came along and ruined our Nestle Butterfinger, they had little tiny balls of Butterfinger, and they were absolutely delicious. And these are from 1996. They had a slam dunk contest, win a trip to the NBA Finals with absolutely no explanation of what that is. Just buy them. You're going to end up going to the NBA Finals. I don't know, maybe, I think inside you can kind of see it bleeding through in the back because it's melted after the last 23 years or whatever. So I think inside it'll tell you if you wanted to. What if it says, like, you're going to the NBA Finals right now? It says, sorry, this is not a winning wrapper. So I didn't win, unfortunately. But I think we all won because Butterfinger BBS was a great product that I know a lot of you guys have fond memories of. I certainly do.
Great name.
And this is the only package of Butterfinger BBS in my whole collection. So definitely one that I really cherish and glad to have. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this new edition of the CTC Lightning Round. Of course, on Tuesday, we'll be back with another version of the CTC review and then back again with 8 more new products next Friday, so make sure you tune in. And until next time, of course, I will miss you until I see you.